that you paid for a crappy prep course for me. The cheapest one, and you still made my life hell. Because I asked you to pay for a prep course. My whole life I went to public school, remember? Because you and my mom worked your butts off, right? But there was never any money for your daughter. Do you remember that? Or are you forgetting that too? You paid for a crappy prep course for me, and I managed to pass on my own merit. Okay? On my own merit. And the one who actually helped me through all of this was my grandmother. She stood by my side, she helped me study. She helped me pass the NM, the entrance exams. It wasn't you who did any of that. And I don't owe you any explanation about my money. I don't owe you any explanation about gifts either. When it's your birthday, I'll buy whatever I think you should get or not get. You know, that's really ugly. You are miserable. Yeah.
That's right, isn't it? That's it. All right. You said everything you wanted, Victoria. You did, right? Are you happy? Because I'm not happy with everything I just heard from you. Do you think everything you said to me is fair? Funny how now you're living here, right? Now you've come to live with us. And you still have the nerve to throw the whole past in our faces. Didn't you say you had forgiven us so I would ask you for forgiveness? I was young and I didn't have any sense. I didn't have any sense. But no, I thought you would and now recognize me as your mother. Because at least you're living with us now. You don't live with your grandmother anymore, do you? We're a family. But no, you can only remember the past, right? You're still stuck in the past. Even living with us, you don't look at me as if I were your mother. You were that way with your grandmother.
How, Mom? How am I supposed to recognize you as my mother? If you never recognize me as your daughter? You did this my whole life, and I really don't owe you any explanations. You don't even need money. Look at the house you live in. I didn't come to live with you because you're my parents, because you take care of me, because you treat me like the best daughter in the world. That's not it, Mom. It's just that I at least wanted to give you a chance to have a family, to at least look at me differently. But how am I supposed to do that for you if you don't do anything for me? We don't do anything, Victoria.
Honey, don't even waste your time. If there's one thing Victoria really inherited from us, it's ingratitude.
Look, that's the first thing I agree with my dad on, you know? If you want something from me, Mom, I know it's not affection, it's not a parent-child relationship. Do you know what you want from me? I have my own money. And if that's what this is about, I'll just tell my grandma about this whole thing and I'll stay with her because she actually wants me. She doesn't want the things I have, the things I give, okay? Okay?